Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. America's Got Talent, Fantasy League. Episode 4 performances ranked from worst to best. On January 22, 2024, NBC aired Episode 4 of America's Got Talent, Fantasy League. The new spin-off series marks the return of former judge Mel B as she joins Simon Cowell, Heidi Klum, and Howie Mandel in a head-to-head competition to mentor an all-star AGT act through the season to victory. Terry Crews is back once again for hosting duties. Over 8 weeks of shows, the judges' dream teams of 10 will be narrowed down until only one stands as the newest AGT champion and takes home the $250,000 cash prize. That act will also give their mentor the first coach's win in AGT history. In the 4 qualifiers, 10 acts perform, with one receiving the week's golden buzzer and 5 others advancing to the next round based on an audience vote. But who were the best acts from this episode? And did any move forward that shouldn't have? Below we rank the 10 acts, including those that failed to advance to the next round of competition, from worst to best. 10. Travis Japan, Team Mel B. I wish I could say that Travis Japan was memorable, but somehow partnering with Mel B paid little dividends. The dancing was top-notch, but the vocals were not nearly as impressive. It all felt like a theme park performance that parents endured just to sit down and avoid walking around while their children screamed their lungs out. Was I surprised that they did not advance? No. 9. Cillian O'Connor, Team Simon. This young magician was picked by Simon at the request of his son, and honestly, his son should advise Simon more often. This was an inspired pairing and ensured that we received a trick worth watching. Where I wanted a bit more, though, was in the beginning of the act that matched the wow factor of the disappearing and popping out of the box. Cillian not advancing shocked me though. 8. Brian Justin Crumb, Team Mel B. The golden-voiced singer returned for another shot at becoming an AGT champion. This song choice was not what I would have picked for him, but he owned it. Simon was not a fan of the song and noted that his mentor should have helped pick a better one. I agreed. Sadly, the voters sent him packing. 7. Keto Kids, Team Mel B. This dance group is one of those special acts that can put a smile on anyone's face. That is an often underrated skill. This routine was fun and infectious. Like Howie said, they brought smiles to faces at a time of upheaval, discord, and division. The only slight criticism I had was that they did not seem to really improve from when I last saw them on BGT. They advanced to the next round, but will need to step up their game. 6. Musa, Team Simon. Performing remotely from London, Musa had an uphill battle on his hands, as not being in the building physically does not benefit anyone. Just ask anyone on Season 15 of AGT that didn't advance. The performance itself was impressive though, and gave him a fighting chance to advance to the next round. In the end, he advanced, and I hope he will physically be on the stage next time. 5. Sated Trap Choir, Team Simon. This was a surprise since this act did not impress me on their season of the flagship series. Somehow, this performance was not only memorable but downright inspiring. If all choirs could have this effect on people, the world would be an interesting place. Clearing a Prince classic proved to be a struggle for Simon, which was a nice look behind the curtain of the series. Was the estate not happy with how the songs have been covered in the past on other shows? With one hit of the golden buzzer, he sent his act straight to the finals, where they face some steep competition. Hopefully, they have another perfect song choice up their sleeves, because this is going to be hard to beat. 4. Anna de Guzman, Team Howie. The runner-up of last season returned and still seems shocked at her successful run. Howie loved her then and coached her on how to fight her nerves, which was a masterclass from the comedy giant. The tricks themselves blew my mind, especially the one with Terry's credit card. Her stage presence has improved to the point where I can say, and this is big, since I was tough on her last season, she could win this season. She now has all the puzzle pieces. Was there any doubt that she would advance to the next round? No, and she is going to be a force to be reckoned with. 3. The Clairvoyance, Team Heii. This magician duo blows my mind. I can never figure out how they do this, but somehow they just top themselves every time. If any person does not believe in magic, just show them this and watch the shock flow over their face. I could watch this act all day. In the end, they did not advance, and I am still baffled. A wasted opportunity. Darchi Lin, Team Heii. Arguably the best ventriloquist to ever hit the AGT stage, as well as the best contestant to ever be on the show in my eyes. Darchi Lin has been a frequent guest performer and contestant on the show that made her a superstar. Ever the competitor, this AGT winner partnered with Heii and slayed in a memorable fashion. The bold choice to grab a guitar and rock out while Petunia danced and sang in the chair was brilliant. I cannot wait to see what Darchi does next, even if Mel B and Simon thought this was a step too far from her unique selling point. Advancing to the next round, Darchi might need to rethink her strategy this time around. 1. Aiden Bryant, Team Heii. This winner of America's Got Talent. All Stars returned to defend his crown, seemingly only getting better since we have last seen him defy gravity. Heidi was especially giddy to have him on her team. Side note, who would have thought that she would be the most strategic of the judges in this new format? The performance itself was perfection in every sense of the word. That was how one starts a show in style and says, "Top this, guys." He advanced to the next round easily. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.